It's hard to sum up this episode in a few words, so I'll let that terrible song from Amelia Perez do it. Peeve to tangent, tangent to peeve, peeve to tangent from penis to vagina. Welcome to Pitney and Amelia's Bitchen Boutique.
We may be awful, but we're right.
There's nothing worse. My God, there is nothing worse than waiting on, like, test results. Say, for example, mammogram results, where a year ago, where I had one, and then I had to go get another one, and then I had to have, what's it called? Biopsy. And then I had to get another one after the biopsy to make sure everything was in place. And then, I mean, those results, boom, boom, boom. I mean, that was like just a whirlwind of a few weeks of multiple doctor appointments. But this one, usually takes a week, but probably not that long, It took from a Monday, it took like to the following Thursday. So that's like 10 days.
Was it because of, your background with having cancer? Do they have to do more detailed looking?
I am not sure. My oncologist's office, because I contacted them to make sure, like, were you sent the results? And I just haven't seen them yet. Like, I don't know. And they were like, no, we don't have them. And we really thought we'd have them by now. But I'm sure it's fine, But, I mean, the thing, like, waiting for those results when they know I've never, a year ago, the first one, I was, even when they said, we need to get a second opinion, so can you go over to the specialty area and do that? Yeah. I wasn't worried about it. I was so sure that it was nothing, that I wasn't worried at all. But this time, it's like, all right. But it was extra nice to find out that it was completely, no lumps, nothing weird in there.
Oh, good.
And then, like, for sure, like, these new scans had to have been easier to read because, that's 4 pounds less per boob.
I was going to say, there's a lot less tissue there to have to look at every little bit of.
To squish around and spread out. Yeah, I mean, to me, they seem incredibly tiny, but clearly they're not.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was nice. So, good news. Good news about the...
Oh, good.
I mean, I still have, 10 million doctor's appointments and whatever.
Yeah.
But, I'm still a cancer patient. I don't know how... I guess I'll find out. Like, how long do I have to not have cancer before they say I don't have cancer and I can stop doing all this shit?
Oh, I don't know. Sarah, I think she's going to be on some kind of pills forever.
Oh, God.
And she had this similar thing to you,
Right. Is she on the anti-estrogen thing?
Yeah, I believe so.
God,
yeah.
I don't like it. But, makes me wonder if it's like a puberty blocker, if it's a similar medication to, like, say, what they give.
Oh, I don't, it may be
young girls.
It may be banned soon, because,
Anything fucking with your hormones, people get very excited about these days. Because, you don't know it exists until you know it exists. And then you're like, but why? Jesus, when I was 11, if I had known what was coming and there had been a medication that's like, okay, we're just going to put this off for a few years, that would have changed my life.
Oh, yeah.
Because I wouldn't have been so young and already just fucked with, in my head and just,
Oh, I know, but...
leering and
Well,
whatnot.
It was different back then, but living in Texas, oh my God, you're fucking with God by doing hormone pills and blah, 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 and you don't want to fuck with natural,
But by the time I got here, I would have been 15, and that would have been okay to, start my period then.
Yeah.
Instead of when I was in grade school.
At the time. Yeah, that's right.
God. Anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway. But it does kind of, this kind of general topic does kind of bring up my peeve in my head. So shall we just go ahead with peeves?
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh God. Peeves. Well, mine was my peeve is a little more connected to like puberty blockers and the age at which my life became ruined because suddenly I had boobs and a period, even though I wasn't even in junior high yet.
Yeah, because you went from 0 to Dolly Parton,
Yeah, I was a B cup by the time I finished 6th grade.
Yeah.
I mean, that's nuts. Like, I was still wearing an undershirt like a little girl because I wanted to be a kid. I didn't want this. And it was like, no, we have to. Like, I skipped. Training bras were not even a thing. I was straight into, Playtex Cross Your Heart.
Oh, girl,
I was wearing the same bra as Jane Russell, for God's sakes, and I was 11. Us full-figured gals. Anyway, peeves. Okay, I'll preface by saying, by bringing this up, I recognize that this could turn into a big political thing, but that's not the reason why it's on my mind. So,
and we both talked earlier that we're not letting this go in that direction because
no, nothing having to do with current events or anything, because we promised you people this year we're just being catty and silly and
we're
whatever.
Focusing on us, goddammit. Me!
Yeah.
Neely O'Hara!
This is about Sparkle Neely. All right, so in addition to things that are happening, but also the America's Next Top Model documentary, which I'm also going to try to not go deeply into because I could talk for fucking hours about that. But anyway,
I've read about it, but yeah, anyway.
Oh, hun. Okay, so I'm gonna say my peeve first, and then we'll just see what happens. Okay, so my peeve is that beauty standards for women, for like easily a century, if not longer, are absolutely based on what like prepubescent girls look like. Which, by the way, is also what little girls look like is basically what little boys look like, because it's not until puberty that they start looking different. Anyway, discuss. Beauty standards for women. Everything about how women are expected to look is based on looking like anything that's like a secondary sex characteristic, like, say, pubic hair. Gotta get rid of that, Although, I was recently realized, I'll just say, someone played a clip of Kid Rock saying this years ago, and I was like, oh, I don't think Kid Rock was where I first heard this phrase, but there's a phrase called grass on the field play ball.
Yeah.
So disgusting. Yeah. Anything that makes you look like a grown woman, gotta get rid of that. Like, you need to look like a 13, 14-year-old girl. I mean, my opinion of what prepubescent means is fucked up because I started way too soon. But, like, most women are, like, junior high, high school age somewhere, when they get hit with the puberty stick. So, anything that makes you look 14 is what, women are expected to try to look. That's like
true.
That.
Although, but it's weird because why are the men so into the big fake mammaries? When at the same time, they're so, you know what I mean?
Well, now you have to have a big ass and big boobs and a waist that's like, 16 inches. And, somehow you need to have, well, the thing with like models, it's like, these women, if a woman who's like 22 years old, even if she gets a modeling career from America's Next Top Model, which she will not, because everything about that shit was a lie.
Yeah, it's
it's a stupid thing to name someone because guaranteed they're not going to be. If she's 22, even if she got a great modeling contract, what's she going to do? Model for a year? She's an old hag by the time she's 24.
Yeah, for sure.
Heaven forbid she look like an adult woman, because a lot of these models might as well be 15 years old. And a lot of them probably are 15 years old. I mean, I think when Tyra Banks started, I think she was like 15. I mean, she still had boobs or whatever, but they were going for let's hire a child. And it's so disgusting, especially as a woman who is, fucking menopausal now. It's like, I am absolutely leaning into my cronehood, I'm not young. I'm like when we were talking about, the young people being like, why do Gen Xers think they look like they're 20? No, we don't. But also, I wouldn't even want to. Like, because I'm not that person. I'm this person. And God damn it, I deserve to, sit on my couch and, eat Cheetos or something, put my feet up, and,
Amen.
I have arthritis in my thumb. How young am I supposed to look? God damn it. God damn it.
I know, I was talking to somebody that comes customer at work yesterday, and, I'm really friendly at work, and so people like chit-chat with me.
Oh, God, when I was in customer service, I was so popular.
Oh, yeah.
For just being so goddamn chatty.
Yeah, and they were like, oh, you're getting off early tonight. What are you doing? It's Saturday. And I'm like, I'm old. I am going home and laying on the couch with the dog and playing my video game. And that's what I'm doing on my Saturday night.
Yep. Sounds great.
And maybe take a nap.
I mean, there's almost... like, the best idea of what to do is nothing. I love doing nothing. I mean, I also like doing, getting out of the house and doing things. But even those things that I do is like going to the thrift store. Eating breakfast at Denny's and going to a thrift store.
I like going out and doing something as long as it's not more than 2 hours. That's pretty much my limit. I don't like being out of the house for more than a couple hours unless I have to for work.
No, but you and I have run around like, store hopping. And if you were at the mall, you would be at the mall for more than 2 hours.
Like, if you're here visiting me or I'm visiting you, I'm in like vacation mode, right?
No, but when you did live here, when we were... even when we were, like, living next door to each other.
Oh, yeah.
We still would go to the mall, and we could spend all day at the mall.
Oh, yeah. But that was a lifetime ago. Like, me now, it's like, I can barely handle going to Safeway to pick up stuff for a recipe for 30 minutes. You know what I mean?
Oh, God. Oh, God. I had to actually walk into an H-E-B today. I had to buy eggs for my dad.
Oh,
and do you have any idea...
Yeah.
How long it's been?
Yeah, because you've gotten so spoiled by the DoorDash or whatever,
No, we don't get our groceries delivered here. We don't have Instacart. We do the thing that's the curbside thing that groceries started doing during the pandemic.
Oh,
because we can do that.
Okay, I thought you had the DoorDash. Okay.
I mean, we can do that like for food delivered from a restaurant or something, but we don't have...
Oh, okay.
And then there was like, Philionel was very into, at one time, it's been forever, obviously, but the Whole Foods selling shit on Amazon... So that you could order something from Whole Foods from Amazon, and then someone from Whole Foods would bring it to your porch.
Yeah.
It's like, I still don't understand how that even happened. That Whole Foods was just like, oh, we're so above working with Instacart, we'd like to have our own different way.
Well, because Amazon owns Whole Foods now, that's why.
Do they?
Yeah, Amazon.
Oh, God.
Yeah,
I had no idea.
Amazon owns Whole Foods now, yeah.
Yeah,
God. Isn't that... I know,
I was
Whole
so
Foods
shocked. Is fucking tainted.
When I read about that,
tainted.
I was like, really? But yeah, that's what it is.
But, I mean, I guess, there's only like 3 companies anymore, and everything else is just a subsidiary of something else.
Yeah, because, if you buy, like, that toaster that breaks down, or that... whatever the fuck it is that you ordered from Amazon and it's a piece of shit from China that you thought was something else. Here, you just save a lot of time. You just take it back to Whole Foods and they have an Amazon counter and you get your refund instantly.
Oh God. I mean, we might have something like that
Yeah.
here, but I haven't walked into
Here,
a Whole
yeah, you do
Foods in
your
way
Whole
longer.
Foods and your I'm sorry, you do your Amazon returns at Whole Foods and Kohl's.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
And it's just like, okay, here's this thing that has nothing to do with what the store sells, but it's affiliated with Amazon, and then you get your refund instantly. So, you know.
Oh my God. Uh,
Yeah, yeah.
but yeah. So anyway, I don't like grown women having to live up to fucking standards of. I mean, I think the conversation that's kind of going on. I mean, I'm not the only one bringing this up these days. This seems to be coming up, and
Oh, yeah, and we know
I
why,
think it's
but
going to.
yeah.
I think it's going to really light a lot of fires under a lot of women, and I think, you know, not talking about politics, but when the revolution comes,
Yes.
it's going to be women my age, and we're just going to fucking set fire to everything, and
Good.
just, and then we'll be in charge, which
And
is how
let
it should have
people
been
be
all
fucking
along.
who they are, you know.
Yeah. It's like, stop worrying about. I mean, goddamn, have you seen Kelly Osbourne? I mean,
Oh
as
my
a
god.
person,
God, does she look stupid. Yes.
I mean,
Yes.
she was always kind of a chubby kid, and as she got older, she got skinnier, and it was like, that's fine, no big deal. But I mean, she is scarier looking than, like, do you remember when Karen Carpenter died? And they put a picture of her on the cover of People magazine. I have that image burned in my head of the picture they chose to put of Karen Carpenter on People magazine. And when I was a kid, when that happened,
Mm-hmm.
it scared the shit out of me.
Oh, I remember because she suffered from anorexia, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
She starved herself to death.
That's right.
And she apparently had anorexia for a very long time. I mean, she was always a skinny woman.
Mm-hmm.
She was very little. I mean, she used to have a lot of, when she was younger, I mean, because she was oh my God, she's like one of the best drummers ever. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, people should just look up Karen Carpenter drumming. I mean, she'll blow your mind. She was a complete badass. But that requires a lot of energy and to do what she was doing. And eventually, I think she just, her body wore out because of what she was putting it through. But she looked so skeletal in the picture that was on People magazine. And when I just saw a picture of old Kelly Osbourne,
Mm-hmm.
that the last time I saw her was probably a month ago. And a month ago, she looked scary. But now it's like, how is she looking more? I mean, she looks like she could drop dead any second.
Oh, yeah.
Like, that's how frightening she is.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, you get the, oh, good for her. It's like, up until a point, it's, oh, good for you, you're losing weight. Oh, you lost 10 pounds. Congratulations.
Yeah.
But then there's a point where, you're trying to get that feedback. I mean, not me, but I mean, like when mom went from 190 to 119.
Yeah.
Because she was really fucking sick and she couldn't wear her old clothes anymore because even the neckline on a shirt couldn't stay over her shoulders.
Mm-hmm.
So one day we took mom out to go shopping when she still had some energy to do that. And this woman in this little boutique was like, oh, congratulations. Because we were saying we had to buy her a whole new wardrobe. She needed a little of everything because all of her clothes were way too big. And that bitch, I'm sure she was, meaning it in a positive
you
way.
wanted to be like,
but it's
bitch,
like, lady,
it's because she's dying, so fuck off. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like, it's fucking, chemotherapy. But like, God damn it, people are so, or like when Adele suddenly shows up and she's so skinny she looks like, oh, what was her name? Like Emily Blunt or something.
Yeah.
And people are like, oh oh, doesn't she look great? But when, like, Chadwick Boseman, like, you know, in the 6 months or so before he died, people would see him all skinny, and people would, you know, crap all over him saying he looks like shit.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's like, because they didn't know he had colon cancer, but it's like, God damn it. You know, it's like, just consider the possibility that you don't actually have to comment on what people look like. And I recognize that I commented on what Kelly Osbourne looked like. But she is a victim of the system.
I think she was terrible. Yeah.
And my fat ass, that was one of the things that, like, I was a little scared to go on Ozempic, but I was more scared of, oh my God, I've been working this hard and I can't lose any weight, and I have to, because all the cancer stuff, like, it works better if there's less of me. But, like, I couldn't, you know, it's like, okay, I'm only gonna lose, like, I have to be very careful with the Ozempic. And I don't even know, I mean, I can tell that my skin is looser, which is a weird feeling. It's not like I was, you know, fully inflated before, but it is kind of weird. But I have a doctor's appointment next week. I'll find out what I weigh. Yeah. But it's, you know, I don't care what people want. I won't. Because it's not like me to be thin. Anyway. But that's my fucking peeve.
Looking for your next true crime podcast? Then consider checking out my show, Truly Twisted, wherever you get your podcasts. Hi, my name is Alicia Watson, and each Thursday I will be bringing you a twisted story that is always victim-focused and fact-based. My goal is simple, bringing a voice to the voiceless. So be sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok at It's Truly Twisted. And for more on my show and other amazing creators, visit fireeyesmedia.com. And in the meantime, remember, you are wanted, you are loved, and you deserve to be here. And I'll see you there.
Fire Eyes Media.
Mine. It's something that I know that I've mentioned this before on the show. I think. But before I say exactly what it is, I'm just going to tell you a little story.
Okay.
So the day before yesterday, you know, I was at work, and this woman comes up, you know, and I'm ringing her shit up, and she's on the phone with her goddamn friend, blah, 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 blah. And in the meantime, she's fumbling through her purse with one hand, holding up my line, because her stupid phone call is so important. And she's literally holding her fucking phone out with her hand up. So I'm like looking at this person that I don't fucking know, and this person that she's looking at me.
Like FaceTime?
Fucking FaceTime or fucking video call with this bitch going through her. I'm sorry. Oh my God. I'm trying to find my card. And I want to be like, well, bitch, if it was like, if you were using two hands, you could have found your card.
Yeah, you could focus on what you're doing and you could have found it.
You know, and I didn't say it, but I wanted to be like, well, hi to this person that was staring at me through this stupid bitch's phone.
Oh my God, can you imagine being on the call and being like, why is she waving her hand
and
around
like,
and
why
showing the
am
other
I
people?
looking at the cashier at fucking Target looking impatient? You know what I mean?
And she could set the phone down and let her friend look at the ceiling for a second while she finds her goddamn card.
Yeah, but what it is, it's like my peeve in general is, and I see this all the time, and I'm sure I've mentioned it on the show before, but I'm going to formally file it as a peeve. Fucking
it's officially,
people,
a registered peeve.
Who are on their goddamn fucking phones on fucking video calls in public.
Oh, I mean,
because I see it every fucking day, all the time. Everybody walking through Target with their phone, talking to somebody on a video call where they're shopping.
Oh my God,
I
that's
see
insane.
it every fucking day. And it's stupid. It's rude.
Oh my God.
It's...
I mean, even being on speaker in public is like, what are you doing? You think the people around you need to hear your business?
Oh, you know what? That's what I've mentioned on the show before, is the goddamn speaker in public, because that's a common thing.
And I mean,
what did you want, honey?
Used to...
I'm not seeing this brand of lettuce. What kind of lettuce did you want? And you can hear the wife, I told you that I want you now.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Do people use FaceTime for the shopping thing? Like, is this the brand? Is this the kind of rice you wanted?
I hate that.
Is that, do people, well, I guess if you're at the register, you're not seeing that part, but.
But I don't
understand the FaceTime thing at all.
I would see that shit all the time, but the worst is people are just like, oh, blah, 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 and he told me that, man, I don't know, and he needs to just break up with her, and blah, 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 and they'll just be like, not even caring that they almost ran into two people, you know what I mean?
Right. And it's like, does the person on the phone, do they fully understand? It's like, oh, we all know your business now.
Yeah.
And maybe people are just so, I mean, granted, we do a show about our business, but it's not, it's like curated. Like, we're not just having general conversations here. We're talking about specific things, but like, if I'm walking around, I mean, I'm not very good at holding my phone up to my ear because my face turns my phone off.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of used to using speaker, but I just don't use the phone in public because of my inability to have a normal conversation on a phone.
I absolutely never do.
Yeah.
And the only time I ever would is like calling mom and being like, do you want this instead of that? Or
right.
You know what I mean? That's
right. You're at Safeway. You want to make, like, you see something, you're like, ooh, if I bought this, I could make this. I should talk to her first.
Totally.
Or something like that. Yeah.
But God. That is it. And it's so weird to me because it's these same fucking young people who completely fucking refuse to talk on their goddamn phone because when they're, at home, it's like, oh, well, I'm not going to talk on the phone. That's an invasion of my space and blah, blah, blah. But yet when they're out running errands, they'll be on their goddamn video calls.
Yeah. Or God, like, remember when, like,
but these
Bluetooth
are the same assholes that won't talk on the phone to their friends. I guess maybe when they're in public, it's not their time. Maybe. I don't know. I just don't understand.
I mean, whatever. It's like, if you're shopping, especially if you're not with your friend, like, the only thing I can imagine is if I was somewhere and I desperately needed you to see what I was looking at, I would just take a picture of it and text it to you.
Yeah.
But it's like, I don't have to get on a live call and be like, okay, can you see it? Can you see it? Can you see it? Okay, well, let me zoom in, or whatever. Oh my God, like my sister, oh God, where was it? I don't know. It had to do with the fucking NFL playoffs and the game where the 49ers lost, I guess, to Seattle. I don't know.
Oh God, I don't know.
Super Bowl.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
It's like if it's not the halftime show that I watch later on, the next day on YouTube, I don't care. But she and her boyfriend, I guess he is, I don't know, this guy that she spends a lot of time with now that she's, a divorcee. They were at the playoff game, the 49ers playoff game, because they're both 49er fans. And I was at Dad's that day, and she texted me to say, is this a good time for me to FaceTime Dad? And I'm like, yeah, I guess. I had no idea she was in the stadium. She was, like, in the crowd.
Oh.
She wanted him to see where she was. It was so windy. It was outside. There's, thousands of people around her.
Yeah, and I think
what,
that's
what
actually
conversation.
Yeah, but that's okay, I think. For oh, look where I am, blah blah blah. Okay, bye. That's okay, I think.
Yeah.
But not walking down the street,
Yeah,
gossiping when you don't want to actually talk to people in your real life, but somehow when you're not at home you can do that. I don't like it.
I mean, I don't know
like
if it's
it.
necessarily the same people, because most of the people that I know who don't talk on the phone are our age. So, but then again, I don't hang out with 20-year-olds, so
Yeah.
I don't know. But oh my god, yeah, now when I am out, I'm going to be a lot more I'm going to pay more attention to the people around. And
Oh,
if somebody's
girl,
if somebody's on FaceTime,
you will see that shit. You will see it.
if someone's on FaceTime, I might sneak up like behind them and photobomb them or something. Yeah. Like, like stand behind them and stare at their phone with like big bulging eyes and see if the person on the other side notices me.
Yes.
Oh,
I mean,
it's it's like, something to do.
Like literally every day, like this is no joke. Like literally yesterday's, some woman going through my line, oh blah blah blah, like complaining about how she wanted to break up her boyfriend, and why she was stupid to get back together with him. And I told that motherfucker, blah, 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 and them just like with their goddamn card. I told him, and then they're at the same time, where can I tap? Where can I tap?
Oh, the tapping. Yeah, well, that's
it's like, I literally saw that yesterday, and it was just, yeah. It infuriates me. It's beyond a peeve. It's like, when you're in the store, keep your fucking phone in your pocket or your purse, because there's no need for it.
Yeah.
And make a fucking shopping list, or are you too stupid because they don't teach you to write anymore? That maybe you can't make a list because you're young and you're stupid and you can't write. Is that what it is? Okay. But yeah, I read this thing, I was so excited. Bruno Mars, apparently, at his concerts, they force people as they go into the stadium to put their phones into these little locked bags that they cannot unlock. So their phones are on them, but they have no access to their phones in the stadium. I think that's fabulous.
No, I love that.
I think that should be everywhere.
Welcome to the Skeptical Chaps with myself, Spike, and my esteemed co-hosts, Dr. Dan and Ollie.
Hello. Hello.
Every episode we're on to know about anything from news, social media, politics, current affairs, absolutely anything that annoys or delights us. And if you're underage or easily offended, you probably should not be listening. But Dr. Dan wants you to listen anyway.
Give it a go.
Thank you.
We've been contacted by the Bitchen Boutique.
Oh, hello.
Bitchen Boutique. They have a little jingle that they play for us, apparently.
Yes.
I think they're saying it's a bit out of date now. And they said, could we send them a new one? Can we make them a new one? And I'm thinking, we're far too lazy and disorganised to do that. So if you want to take a clip from this, right now what I'm saying, and play that in your podcast, Bitchen Boutique, we'd be fine with that.
I support this message.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, thank you for listening to the Bitchen Boutique podcast, whatever the hell that's about. I don't know what they're talking about in this episode, but I'm sure I agree with it. And, listen to us as well.
Yes, we're the
Skeptical Chaps.
We're the three Skeptical Chaps, but there's only two of us.
And if you don't...
2 Skeptical Chaps, but there's 3 of us.
How very dare you.
Is the Bitchen Boutique still bitching?
Diplomatic community.
I think that's one of the things. Maybe it's because we were. Well, I guess millennials also spent some time during the growing up without having a phone on you 24/7. Like, it took me such a long time to get a phone in part because what the hell do I need a phone for? Who's going to call me? Who am I going to call? And to me, I have my phone with me all the time. Not when I'm at work. Not when
true.
I'm...
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. But now, because my phone is barely a phone. My phone is just a computer, and I'm doing things on my phone, but it's not like being on the phone. I'm never actually, I mean, I shouldn't say never, because I just talked to you earlier on the phone as I was driving home. That's the thing. I prefer to talk on the phone while I'm driving. Yeah. Because that just works. That just, before, it's like suddenly I'm pulling into my driveway because... it makes the commute so much shorter.
Yeah, but I love talking on the phone.
Oh, I know.
And I always have.
I mean, you must have like a list, like a checklist of people to make sure that you call every single person you know once a week. Because you talk to people that I don't even think about, and you like, oh, I was just talking to her yesterday.
Oh, yeah, I talk to everyone that I'm, like, close to, I talk to once a week.
Oh, God, not me. I mean, I send, cute pictures and links to cute animal videos and things to people that I used to talk to all the time.
But everybody I talk to, once a week.
Yeah, I don't think...
I talk to Marie, God, probably 4 times a week.
God, really?
Yeah, she calls me almost every night.
Is it because she has no other friends?
Oh, I don't know. She just tells me all about the news going on in Houston and what's going on with their music shows and blah, blah. She always has good gossip. So, yeah, I get to...
Oh, God. Well,
I get to hear it all.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Ugh.
But anyway, so yes. But do not talk on your goddamn FaceTime in public.
Yeah, that's some bullshit. That's some bullshit. Talking on the phone is one thing, but FaceTiming while you're just walking around. Especially, okay, I'll just ask this. Do any of these, I know they're mostly younger people, but do any of them have kids they're not paying attention to? Because they're FaceTiming while they're shopping? I don't know.
I haven't actually noticed that, but...
Because that would be... I would just imagine that's someone who cannot focus on what's happening. Complete lack of mindfulness. Like,
yeah, I haven't...
Be where you are doing what you're doing.
Specifically that I have not noticed, and I'm bitchy enough that I think I would have noticed that. So I have not noticed that.
Because the kid likely would have been like trying to get their mother's attention and
I haven't. But on a happy closing note, while I'm after closing my tirade, I will say this happens almost every day at work, and it makes me so happy that we allow dogs in to Target.
Right.
And I got to play with not 1, but 2 puppies yesterday at work.
Puppies? I want puppies.
I got to play with a little puppy dachshund named Lola.
Oh!
And I got to play with a little black and white boxer puppy named Tokyo.
Oh my God, boxer puppies are so beautiful.
And Tokyo actually jumped up on the conveyor for a hot minute because he wanted to give me kisses.
Oh my God. Oh, have I sent you? Oh my God, I'm obsessed. There's this, her name is Dr. Nicole Fine, I think. I'd have, if it was in front of me. But she's a vet. And she basically, she puts up videos of other things, but she's kind of, her thing is having her phone set up to film while she's, oh, hi little puppy, and total kisses on the mouth, like laughing and the dog's tongue goes right in her mouth and she loves it. Taking, checking little puppies or laying them down and doing like the ultrasound thing on their bellies to look and see if they have an obstruction, and just talking baby talk to them and just loving every animal that comes in there. And I'm sure there's people who just find her disgusting,
Oh, but that would delight me, yeah.
I mean, when the vet we took Spike to, when the people who work at the vet office love your dog as much as you do, you know that's... I'm like, I'm not gonna worry about the fact that it smells a little bit like pee at my vet's office. I mean, you know, as long as...
Well, of course it does, yeah.
Exactly. I mean, I would be suspicious of any vet's office that's too sterile and too quiet. It's like, well, where's all the animals? I mean, you know, is everything under sedation? Goddamn. But yeah, this woman, I'll have to send you some, because sometimes it's just, you know, a puppy who has a little, you know, barfy tummy or something.
Aww.
And there was, oh my God, there was a dog that had the fluffy. She was like, must have been like something poodle, something mixed with poodle. And she pulled both of the doggy's ears up on top of her head and put like a little scrunchie on them, because the dog, they gave her something, because she swallowed she ate, I think it was gum. I think she ate like a pack of gum.
Oh my God. Okay.
And so they needed to get her to puke. And they basically put like a trash bag around her head. Like they put a hole in it and put it over her head. And then she had her little ears sticking up with the scrunchie. And I'm like, this trash bag idea is brilliant for a dog that's puking. It's like she just... And of course, you know, her little head would go down, and we didn't have to watch her puking, but we could tell she was. And then the vet's just like poking around in the bag going, oh yeah, there's some wrappers. Oh yeah, why did you eat that? Why did you eat that? You know,
yeah.
I love it. I can't get enough of it. She's a blast.
That's cute.
You know, sometimes it's cats, but it's mostly dogs, and they're all adorable, and I want to give all of them kisses.
Yeah. Oh, and speaking of that, another from work. All my stories from work.
That's where you are. My stories all used to be from work.
Yeah.
When I had a job.
Yeah. So anyway, this woman, she's like, "This is gonna seem like a really weird, awkward question to you," and I'm like, "Okay."
Can't wait to hear it.
And she's like, "Isn't your dog Joxer?" And I was like, "Well, yes, he is my dog."
What?
And she's like, "I am one of the receptionists at Reed Animal Hospital."
Oh, they've been seeing Joxer.
And I recognized your voice, and I recognized your name.
Oh, right.
And I come into the store all the time, and I've always thought that it was you, but I've never met you in person. And I'm like, oh, that's great. And she's like, I just want you to know that we all love him so much, and he is so cute. And he's always so cooperative when he's here.
Yes, he's such a... And he looks like a baby puppy. He doesn't look like an old dog at all, even though he's kind of old now. But, like, he's an eternal puppy, and he's very kissy and waggy.
Oh, yeah, but I thought that was... And I was like, oh, my God, thank you. And I was like, what is your name? And she told me her name, and I was like, okay, so I totally remember your name from talking to you on the phone.
Right.
You know, to make appointments or whatever. Because they always say, you know, hi, you know, this is, you know, Reed Animal Hospital, Pitney speaking, or whatever,
right.
you know.
Of course.
And I was like, oh, yeah, I totally know your name.
God, for a second there, I was just so like, oh, what if she knows Pitney from the show, and she just hears that voice, and she's like, could it be Pitney?
Oh, God, that would be so fabulous, but...
Well, like when I used to go to dance class, and there was the guy who was there all the time, and I know some people who listen to the show are like, oh, is she talking about the guy who played Leatherface in Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2? Not this time, although he was there.
Oh, are you talking about Carmen?
About Carmen, yes. So this guy is so fabulous, and his voice was so distinctive, and it was like, I know him. That guy has to be Carmen Banana from, Austin Cablevision, the access cable, just like, when Alex Jones was an cable access guy, so was Carmen Banana. And my God, there was no way I was going to walk up to a guy, essentially a stranger. Like, I mean,
and be like,
we knew each other, but we didn't know each other. Exactly. Because if he wasn't, then he probably wouldn't even know who Carmen Banana was, and then I'd have to explain.
Yeah.
And then he'd be like, that's who you thought I was?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my God, Carmen Banana. Cook with
bananas.
Oh. So
I still know
that's a good bit of
every little subtle move
from I Don't Know How to Love Him.
His performance, yes, if I Don't Know How to Love Him. I still remember it all.
It's all out there. Like, y'all just, look on Instagram, look on YouTube. There is footage, lots of Carmen Banana footage out there. Partly because David puts things up from time to time, but also because someone, like, whatever happened, like, I pledged to that Kickstarter or whatever for someone who was making a documentary about the glory days of Austin Cablevision.
Oh,
and I would do
fabulous.
anything for that to actually happen. But it's because it would be Carmen Banana, it would be like Charlie and Cinco from the show with no
Flash
name.
Jordan.
Fucking Flash Jordan. Oh my God. The good old days.
Thanks for listening. If you enjoy our show, please take a moment to rate and review us wherever you listen.
If you send us a screenshot of your review, we'll send you a Bitchen Boutique sticker. Everyone loves stickers.
Please subscribe or add us to your favorites wherever you get your podcasts.
Subscribers get new episodes first and are also more attractive.
Drop us a line anytime at PitneyAndAmelia@gmail.com.
We'd love to hear from you.
So calm, so cool, no love.